y'all, it's me, Queen TooToo, a Cajun lady. Today is going to be really a show and tell how to make a bracelet made with buttons. So, it's crafting a bracelet today. I'm going to tell you the stuff that you need to craft with and to use to make the craft. Scissors. If you have a bling scissors, is even better. Look at it. 1 inch elastic. I used the white for pink hatter's bracelet, and for the red hatter's bracelet, I like that silver background. 1 inch. A thimble, of course, for hand sewing. Needle, and I put a big needle so you could see it, and thread. Color your choice. Fray check and liquid stitch. And buttons galore, buttons galore. See? You can make the little kits. Pink hatters. You can use fancy little buttons like this little butterfly with the hook in the back. You can use a cute little red hat with the hook in the back. Flower with the hook in the back. Flat button. Burgundy button. Crystal color button. All kind of buttons, and that's what makes it so pretty. So you cut your elastic 7 inches. Use your defray, little bit here, a little bit there, so that it doesn't ravel, which makes a prettier end product. What I like to do is pick out my buttons ahead of time. Like right here, it has 27 to 30 buttons, and I kind of like the buttons, they kind of all go together. So you get yourself your buttons together ahead of time. Get your largest button. I do like a large button in the middle, or you could use your fancy button in the middle. And then you sew from there. See how the big button's in the middle? And then I added these buttons to one side. Makes no difference. You can work on both sides at one time if you want. Crowd the buttons up, okay? Because when your elastic opens, it spreads your buttons. And you could also glue your buttons, a couple of them in place if you want to, for them not to move. Now this has buttons on each side. See, this is the middle, each side. This one I added a little more, getting to show you the end. And this is where you quit adding buttons, and you hook it together by laying over about 1/4 of an inch. I may have said 1/2 inch in the instructions, but use your own judgment, okay? And then what I like to do is I take the needle and I pin it together like this, see? And I put it on and see if that's about right. And it is definitely about right. Okay? Look at the pretty heart button in the back. Don't you love it? Then you take it off your arm and you start to sew it together. Sew your little flap over together. And once that's sewed together, this is how it looks, the back. That's when you're going to complete your bracelet by adding a button, possibly here, maybe this button. Oh, I think I'll add the heart. See how pretty it is? And I'll add a cute little purple button. And that seals it. If you notice on this bracelet, I used a Red Hat Society pin button. I sewed it on first with stitches, and then that's where I used the liquid stitch so that it doesn't open up while wearing it. For example, see? Oh, and this little heart, look how pretty. And then here's another one. There again, I like the big button in the middle, and I put a big heart on this one. And I used some checkered and printed and striped just to change the look. And check out the pink hattis bracelet I made. See? With the white background. And I used a little as lavender as I could get. A beautiful flower here. But look how simple that is to make, ladies. Makes a nice gift, nice table gift, or a gift to give to your members. Or better yet, is make a lot of little kits like this. See all the kits I have? Get you ladies to bring their own buttons, or make a kit and, you know, figure out what it costs you to make the buttons and sell it. Put a piece of the elastic on it and you're good to go. That makes a good Red Hat event for your chapter. Have a pot of gumbo cooking on the stove with potato salad. You can't ask for nothing better. And check out the ladybugs. Deborah, watch your mail. Wouldn't that be good for ladybug? And it's so precious. And it's so comfortable to wear. See? Oh yes, I've been working to make it easy. I've been crafting. 3 there, 2 here, pink hatter, 5 or 6 in the making. So I hope you join this Cajun lady and make yourself a button bracelet. Thank you, ladies.